Hi everyone, this is Ray. As you can see, there's nothing behind me that I'm towing today. That's because I got everything packed up in the back and in the cargo bed of the my truck right here. So where is the mothership? You may be wondering. The mothership is at home today. I am going on a tent camping event this weekend. It is at Kerr Lake. I pronounce it Kerr Lake because it's Kerr. I was told some people pronounce it Car Lake, but I'm saying Kerr Lake. I think it's the Hibernia Group area. So I'm going to an RV tent boondocking meetup. I decided to leave the mothership at home because I want to travel light. But I think before the weekend over with, I'm going to wish that I brought it because rain is scheduled for tomorrow, which is Friday evening, and all day Saturday. But that's what camping is all about. So when I get there, when I get set up and everything, I got some new toys to try out. I got a solar panel charger, which I've had for a few weeks now, and it's the first time that I am using it. So I'm a newbie at that, so I'm going to try that out. Oh yes, I got my TV. I got my Fire Stick. So I'm ready for some basketball, tonight and throughout the weekend. I'm not planning on eating a lot, so I just got a few little sandwich stuff, some chips, things of that nature. So when I get there, once I get set up, I give everybody a view, my tent, aka Ray's glamping tent. And so for right now, I got about another hour or so drive, couple of minutes, and I'll tune in with you later on.
It was a beautiful day for traveling, especially for camping. And again, I tent camped this weekend. It didn't take long to get to my destination, only about an hour and a half. Kerr Lake State Recreational Park, particularly this location was the Hibernia part of Kerr Lake. And not only Hibernia, but it was the Hibernia Family Group section in which all the activities was going on for the weekend, hosted by the Carolina Camping Crew, none other than Renisha, Grace Foster, and also her daughter, Dee Taylor. It was a beautiful location, and as mentioned, or I have going to mention throughout the clip, it is a beautiful, lovely location. A must-go camp-out area for all those within North Carolina on the Virginia line. No matter where you at, I love this place. Now here in the family group section, the property line starts about here, and it goes around in sort of a curve like. I think that they only want about 50 people or so if you're reserving this site. But my understanding, there have been more people in this site. It's a boondocking site. There may be 2 or 3 spots that have water available, but there is a dump station on site. It was several tent campers along with myself. Here's a picture of my, quote, glamped out tent here on the inside. I had to have all the comforts of home because I was spending 4 days and I was just chilling this weekend. Excited to do some fishing and also to meet some other people that I haven't met before. This is my first time at Renisha's event, and as you'll see, they had everything planned for us. I had the opportunity this weekend to try my solar panels that I've been having for about a month and a half or so. This thing right here is a game changer. It works great. Just a beautiful picture that was looking outside of my tent door.
Motor cars were in the shop. They borrowed their neighbor's 2-ton Ford SUV, which is the only right SUV to have.
Say that again.
We got a list. These are the neighbors to the right of them, not the left. Jack sat at the driver's seat and Carrie sat right next to him. The children all climbed in and took the space that was left. It's a long way to that camp out from Jack and Carrie's house, and I guess Jack began to get a little sleepy. The SUV began to swerve to the left, and then to the right, and then to the left again. But Jack knew it, and the SUV had left the road and was going right into the ditch. You get right.
After the left-right game, it was now time to dig into some good, delicious fish. Everyone took turns to introduce each other to all the others. As I've mentioned, I knew a few that was there, but the majority, it was my first time meeting them. Prizes was also given out, and here's my prize right here. Closing out the night, we all took a beautiful Thursday night group picture of those that was there on Thursday. Many more coming on Friday. So I took the time to do some little evening fishing. Look at that beautiful sight there. Afterwards, we all took time to watch a movie. That is before the little 5% chance of rain came, but it made us disperse anyway. Well, it's Friday morning. I fixed me a sandwich, had a cup of joe, not knowing that they was going to have this delicious breakfast to be cooked for everyone. Now, my belly was already full. All I could do was just make me a plate of that, I think it was like a casserole, fried apples, and just save it for later. Here I am messing around with my solar panels again. Just checking things out. Again, it's a 150 watt solar panel. It takes care of all my electronics. Now, when I take the RV out, I'll be hooking up to my RV batteries. But I had my generator as well. Alright, so I got the opportunity on Saturday morning to do a little fishing. This is my first catch of the weekend. But then everybody got into the catfish game. The ladies that was there, they took time to do a little arts and craft. They made candles. They painted them to their own specifications, names, or however they want to describe their artwork. This is a humongous lake. There's a lot of activity going on, canoeing, boat riding, all kind of boats. The gentlemen, maybe perhaps women fishing. And here's some other participants that were out fishing as well. She's not letting any kind of fish get away whatsoever. I've called her the catfish guru of the weekend. I think she ended up catching about maybe between 15 and 19 catfish throughout Thursday to Sunday. So it's now Friday evening. The majority, or mostly all the people have arrived. And tonight's dinner is a seafood occasion. A boil. We had crab legs, corn on the cob, sausages, potatoes, shrimp, you name it, they had it. And you know what? It was some good as well.
We're about to receive for nurse my body for Christ's sake. Amen.
Amen.
Got anything you want to add, Aiden?
Thank you all for coming out again. Glad you all made it.
All I can say is I should have made me a plate for later on that evening. I don't know what I was thinking about. Here's my plate right here. I kind of took it easy a little bit. as I'm driving about throughout the other campgrounds. Again, I know I said it plenty of times, but this is a beautiful, lovely sight. Due to the heavy rains the days before, the cookout areas was a little or a whole lot underwater, as you see here. We had a lot of rain in the last few days, and so some of it came to shore and just took over the picnic tables and the grills and everything else. So they're underwater right now. So it's Saturday evening back at the group campsite. Everybody has huddled up at the fire pit. The grill master, Dwayne, he's at it again. Smoked chicken. And there's Dee. She was on her end preparing cabbage. I had to make my plate to go and eat it later. The pasta salad, the smoked chicken, and the cabbage. It was delicious. Here go those ladies, fishing champions of the day. Eric rode over and stopped by and check in and see what we was doing. And here's my monster that I caught, nearly 15 pounds of catfish. Harry did the honors of cleaning all the catfish the weekend. And here's my monster, all ready for the grill. And there's Ed with Renisha and Dee. Melissa stopped by just to say hi. Now it's Sunday morning. The beauty of the lake, the sailboats out, playing tag. A beautiful sight this morning. But it was time to pack up and get ready to go back home.
Hey, well, guys, the weekend is over. And as you know, on that Sunday comes the time that you is the word tread or word hate. And that's packing up and going back home. I had an amazing weekend this weekend at, Kerr Lake, Hibernia Campground. Very first time for me is an hour and a half from home, in Henderson, North Carolina. It is a beautiful, beautiful state park. I can't stop saying how beautiful it is. The section that we were in with the, other campers, Renisha and, her husband Dwayne and family, they were the host, and they have been camping there for, the last 16 years. But what they ran out was the, group section of the campsite. And so it was just your group. And you were right there actually on the water. And, we had some rain this weekend. And, as we begin to leave today, where you was once sitting out at the picnic table, maybe eating breakfast or something on Friday morning, Saturday, or today, that picnic table, was in the water, as perhaps you may have seen earlier or later, today I took the picture, of that picnic table when I was leaving. Also, you have to be very careful as RVers where you park at, and you have to pay attention to the campsite because, if it's rain in the schedule and you are parked too close to the lake, then chances are you may be in the lake. So you have to be careful, where you park. You got to pay attention to the weather reports. Now this weekend, it's supposed to be rain all Friday evening, all day Saturday, and we were blessed to have sunshine. It may have rained for a few. Now, I think it was Thursday evening, I think it rained, for a hot 5 minutes. But at that time, we were set up with the movie projection and we were watching the movie. And I forgot the name of the movie already. And that little 5% chance of rain came and we put everything up and then it was clear sky. So we had, as you saw, we had sit out at the fire pit for a couple, maybe about an hour and a half the rest of that night. But again, I thoroughly enjoyed myself. I was tent camping this weekend. There were 4 tent campers and about 6 RVs and 1 conversion van camper. Also, one lady, camped out, with her, the back end of her, hatchback. So, Kerr Lake, you owe me nothing. I'm coming back. And, yes, I caught a whopper of a catfish. I have never in my life caught anything that big. And, I don't do catfish. Now, somebody else clean it. I eat it. I gave it to, another gentleman that was there, him and his wife. They was cleaning catfish all weekend because that's what everybody was catching. But they killed the monster. And, they cleaned the monster. I caught it. They killed it, then they cleaned it. Let me say that. And, so they're going to eat good when they get home. All right. So until the next adventure, if you haven't done so, follow and subscribe to Davis RV Life, where we live in the RV and tent life to the fullest.
Thank you for tuning in and continue to follow. But not only follow us, subscribe to Davis RV Life, where we're living the RV life to the fullest.